Bit of zoom in action there, by accident. It looks quite well though, that, doesn't it? Spun the camera around onto front camera now. See if that's any good. Records in 4K HD on the rear camera, or the front, whichever, the other side. Records in full HD, I don't know if it does on this one or not. Find out in a minute. Well, not in a minute, in an hour or two when I get home. The reservoir's pretty low at the moment. So just a bit further down the path now, getting up towards the woods. You could walk through them woods if you wanted to, these woods here, but we're not going to today. We're just going to go around at the side of the reservoir, not this reservoir, there's another reservoir further up the path. So we're going alongside that. The track splits shortly and we're going to take the left hand fork. You can take the right, that goes around the same reservoir and comes out at the same point. I'll point out where it comes out at the other end. Just in this stump here, somebody's put a model of an owl, or at least they had. It got nicked once. But it's still there. Amazing. You could turn right here where that chap is, but I'm going straight on. After a short but steep climb up that road, you could turn left here through this gap here and walk around them woods I pointed out, or we'll carry on up here. We've now arrived at the High Buller reservoir, only a small reservoir. It's been largely empty for a few years now. Pretty empty now. A few years ago, probably around COVID time, they drained it down to repair the drain in the embankment here, and it's just never filled up again since. Maybe the embankment's too weak now or something, but they don't need the water. So if you're taking the option to go through the woods at the other end of the reservoir, this is where you'd come out, down here. If you've chosen to take the option to go through the woods at the other side, that's where you'd come out. Should have gone round there. So this is the field I was talking about earlier. A fantastic section of path. And in a few weeks' time, all them gorse bushes over here will be in bloom. There's a few more further down. They're absolutely stunning. Only spoilt sometimes by the presence of cows in the field, but happily there aren't any today. Look at that view down the reservoir, the Anglezarke reservoir, fantastic. On a summer's day, this is an absolutely beautiful walk. It's alright today. Coming summer, it's beautiful. Right, just coming out of the woods now. When we get on this here road, we turn left past the waterman's cottage. Oh, just so that you know, I noticed at the bottom of the other end of this road, it said road closed. You never know whether to believe them or not, do you? This is the waterman's cottage. So called, I presume, because back in the day when the reservoirs were managed by the water board or what have you, the chap responsible for the reservoir lived there. It says here the footway is closed as well. So I might have to climb over the wall. It looks like I will have to climb over the wall. So I'm not walking all the way back round again. Well, I've come over the wall. Just dropped my phone. It looks like I might have cracked the screen. What a carry on. The reservoir's very low. But as the sign says, they're repairing this embankment, so that'll be why it's low. Well, we're through. More obstructions. Not as difficult as the last lot though. Yeah, this is all a bit fancy. All this path is new, track's new. Right, here we are. Just going to turn left here. So it looks like, hopefully, that's the last of the inconvenience out of the way. Very windy today, in case you hadn't noticed. Right, near the top of the climb, at the back of Healy Nab. And I was just reminded that there's a memorial forest over on the left here, over on the right. We've just passed a couple carrying some flowers up. I've got a great view now over white coppice and black coppice. Black coppice being this side, I think, this side. This is white coppice side. If I remember rightly from my geography lessons, white coppice is called white coppice because it gets the sun, whereas black coppice doesn't get very much. But I can't actually see that being right, really. But you never know. Fantastic view up here now. See out towards Rivington Pike over there, Winter Hill. Right, bit of history. The quarry at the other side of this Haley Nab, which is now the mountain bike track, was where the stone was quarried. Not all of it, I presume, but where the stone was quarried to start building what was then the Preston Bypass, which is the first stretch of motorway in the UK. It's now the M61. So the first stone came from that quarry. So if you have any more information than that, please feel free to leave a comment, let me know. Or if what I've said is wrong, leave a comment, let me know. The wind's fair picked up now. It has forecast me up to 50 mile an hour today. I don't think we're quite seeing that at the minute, but not so far off, I bet. So you can see down onto Anglezarke reservoir there, Rivington Pike in the background. And you can just see the embankments over there where we've parked. So it's not far back down to the road now. And I'll probably stick to the road walking along it. You can climb up onto the side at reservoir. But you're not supposed to really. So I'll walk back along the road like a good lad. And I'll show you where to rejoin the path. When you get further down the lane, ignore this right turn here, carry straight on. And just keep going till you get to a farm track at the bottom, a farm road at the bottom, and turn right. Look at these two here. Hello. A little Shetland pony there as well. Lovely. Sheltering behind you, big mate. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Right, we're back out on the road. I think it's called Back Lane, this, I think. We're now heading back towards the reservoir. Let's walk on this so you can just see the reservoir, embankment wall there. So we're going to walk down this lane for possibly, maybe half a mile, and then we're going to turn left through the fisherman's car park and back to the car. I'll show you the turning when we get there. And here we are at the entrance of the car park. This is the fisherman's car park, not our car park. Nice new gate there. Used to be a right horrible rickety style. And just cut straight across the car park. Right through the stile at the other end. And we follow a path that's a bit wet and horrible for a bit. So after you pick your way past the muddy horrible bits, it looks like we've got another one to come up here. We'll pass the gate post here. And a dead tree and follow the path on round the reservoir. So just before we follow the path round, we'll just stop here a minute. And taking the view down the lake. Well, reservoir. It's gorgeous. As I say, if you want to do this, save it for a nice day and a nicer time of year. It really is a beautiful walk. Right, nearly back at the car now. Just going to turn left at the end of this path when we get to the house at the end. If you enjoyed this walk, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe, that'd be great. It's been about 4.5 miles on a very blustery day. It's just started raining now, so I guess I've timed that about right. So I'll see you out on the next one. Ta-da!